Oh, the Googans in the boat ramp, it always leads to a good time, especially down here where our good friend Benicio is always at. For whatever reason, he sends us clips all the time, and there's always a Googan stuck on the ramp. You figure eventually they'd figure it out and either pick a different ramp or show up at this ramp with a different truck setup. But welcome back, crew, to this episode of Googans of the Week. Now, being stuck on the ramp is bad enough, but you gotta remember, it could always be worse. Kind of like this crew's finding out here. They're trying to get themselves unstuck. One of the most surprising aspects of this clip, always to me, every time I've seen it, is how long this car floats for. The clip that we have of this from our Miami Boat Ramps channel is over 20 minutes long, and literally this car sat there floating, as we can see right here, for over 20 minutes before it finally winds up succumbing, as we'll see later in this video clip. But this crew's gonna do everything they can to see if the Googans can get it pulled out. Now, another one of the things that's a little surprising to me here is this crew somehow, with just manpower, is able to get it part of the way back up the ramp. But yet nobody goes and gets a vehicle at any point in time to try and pull it out with another car. I actually think if somebody would have grabbed a truck or a vehicle at this point and they could have tied up to that, there's a strong possibility this would have went a whole lot differently and this crew possibly would have saved it. But as you can see now, the vehicle is starting to load up with water and is starting to fight them back. Now, as we mentioned, this was a really long clip, over 20 minutes. So this is about 15 minutes after the first part of the clip we watched. But here you can see, eventually that crew, even though they battled hard, wound up losing the battle. Again, at no point in time did anybody grab a vehicle and try grabbing that line and pulling it back out, which I still think possibly would have saved this car. Instead, here we go, we watch it go down in its watery demise. But eventually this crew does wind up getting this truck back. They wind up calling a tow truck, and they come out later in the evening and pull it out. But to add insult to injury at some point in time during this, a boat winds up hitting the car. It actually winds up coming in on the ramp and docking on that dock, and they have to come over there and yell at the boater to get off their vehicle. But back over Benicio's ramp, we still have the same thing. The Googans are still stuck over there as well, which makes me start to wonder, maybe the Googans get stuck at these ramps for a reason. Maybe they enjoy being down there and they just want to spend a little extra time down at the ramp. But finally, it looks like this Googan's got it figured out as he's got the vehicle engaged in four-wheel drive and is slowly pulling this one out and gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here, just like Benicio and Miami Boat Ramps did this episode. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.
You know, I don't think Maine gets warm. You might have a warm day here or there, but even in the summer, it's cold in the morning and everything, you know, like, yeah. And I've been there in the fall, like, when it shouldn't even be that cold. It's like below freezing in the morning and stuff, and you're like, what's this about?